It's no secret that Americans love their trucks. While past generations of the Dodge Ram, now its own brand, simply known as Ram trucks, played back up to Ford and GM, with this newest generation, there's a strong case to be made that the Ram 1500 is the best half-ton pickup on the market. So in today's video, we're going to spend some time with the Ram 1500 and see what makes this truck so great.
We'd like to give a huge shout out to the folks at JTs Dodgeland in Columbia, South Carolina for allowing us to spend time with this 2020 Ram 1500. JTs Dodgeland has a nice selection of new and used vehicles, so if you're in the market for a new vehicle, certainly check out the folks at JTs Dodgeland of Columbia. The 5th generation Ram 1500 made its debut as a 2019 model and looks to continue its trend of combining comfort and ruggedness for the 2020 model year. The main Ram truck lineup includes the Ram 1500 and runs all the way up to the Ram 3500 Heavy Duty. Within the 1500 lineup, there are a number of trims that start with the Tradesman and tops out with the Limited trim. It's worth noting for the upcoming 2021 model year, there have been some updates to the trim levels and a few added features. The one we have here is a 2020 Ram 1500 Limited. In terms of exterior styling, the Ram does a great job of mixing aggressiveness with luxury styling. The front grille with the large Ram lettering and the bulging and ventilated hood leaves no doubt about what's hovering above you in your rearview mirror. This Ram is equipped with the optional black appearance package, which adds nearly $4,000 to the sticker. It does, however, add plenty of unique touches to the Ram 1500. These include the blacked out front end, the black Ram badging, and the black front bumper. The headlights are darkened, and the tow hooks are also black. All the molding around the windows and doors are black along with all the badging, and there's plenty of Ram badging hidden throughout this truck. The door handles and mirrors are also blacked out. The black appearance package adds the aggressive sport performance hood and power heating and folding to the mirrors. With the package, the rear receives a black bumper and step pads, the exhaust has black tips, and there's a tri-folding tonneau cover. Most notably, the black appearance package adds 22 by 9-inch black aluminum wheels wrapped in 285/45 all-season tires. So while $4,000 is a nice chunk of change, if you're interested in making your Ram look aggressive and prefer the black paint over chrome, this package is certainly worth it. And as an added bonus, the black appearance package also adds a 19-speaker Harman Kardon audio system because everyone likes a little bonus. The lighting on the Ram 1500 includes LEDs as well as fog lights. There are 2 different bed sizes available, the 5-foot 7-inch box, which this truck has, and the larger 6-foot 4-inch box. This truck is equipped with the $395 protection group package that adds skid plates to the front suspension, fuel tank, steering gear, and transfer case. The added tonneau cover gives you a level of safety and privacy for items in the back. It is simple to operate with these levers and folds into 3 sections. The tailgate is power operated with the soft open feature, which is standard with the Limited trim. Ram does offer a more sophisticated multifunction tailgate for $995 that can open both vertically and horizontally. But the functionality on this gate is still good. Speaking of functionality, this truck is fitted with the $995 Ram Box Management System. It allows for the storage of large items, and the box can be locked as well as easily drained if you need to fill it with liquids or ice. There's a box on both sides of the truck, and we think it's a nice addition to a truck that already has plenty of storage options available. The Ram 1500 with the V8 engine, 4x4, and 392 axle can tow up to 11,290 pounds, and has a max payload of 1,840 pounds. The options you choose for your truck will certainly determine exactly how much capacity your truck will have. At the 1500 level, a quad cab with the V8 Two-wheel drive and the 392 axle seems to be the best combination for the max towing of 11,620 pounds, and a max payload of 2,300 pounds can be had with the two-wheel drive quad cab V6 with the 321 or 355 axle. If those numbers don't impress you, a Ram 3500 may be a better option. Getting into the Ram 1500 can be done using the key you see here. The key also has a button for remote start. With the limited trim, you get power running boards that make it easier to get in and out of the Ram 1500. They're convenient and operate fairly quickly. The interior of this limited trim is dominated by the standard 12-inch screen with View Connect and navigation. The screen is significantly larger than the 8.4-inch screen found on other trims. The system is pretty impressive with the features that it offers. The screen is reconfigurable, and Uconnect offers 4G Wi-Fi hotspot. There's also Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. As mentioned earlier, this truck is equipped with the 900-watt 19-speaker Harman Kardon audio system. Ram claims it's the most powerful system found in any pickup truck ever. Ram has set out to make this the most luxurious interior you will find in a truck, and first impressions are they have certainly succeeded. The interior is filled with plenty of leather and real wood. Ram has been happy to state that the 1500 is available with 58% more leather than its competitors from Ford and Chevrolet. We are willing to believe that, considering almost every surface of the interior is covered in hide. And that may not be saying much until you consider how large a lot of the surfaces are. The interior of the Ram 1500 is very spacious and also class-leading in terms of storage space. There's no shortage of buttons and controls as there are so many options on this vehicle. It will no doubt take a bit to really grasp what all is available. The interior does look stunning, and the center touchscreen adds to the levels of technology. However, there's quite a bit of gloss black paneling, which does tend to hang onto fingerprints and requires regular cleaning. Above the screen, you will find buttons for the hazards and driving assistance features. On the sides are controls for the climate, which also can be controlled through the touchscreen. There are physical buttons for volume and tuning, which we really like. And below the stack, you will find toggle-like switches that control the parking sensors, traction control, and towing settings, as well as the adaptive air suspension, which we will get to shortly. The transmission drive selector comes in the form of a dial, and you will also find controls for the drivetrain next to the steering wheel. The steering wheel itself comes wrapped in leather with some wood inserts. There are buttons on the wheel to control media, as well as the adaptive cruise control that comes with the $2,295 Level 1 Equipment Group package. The gauge cluster is a mix of analog and digital gauges and provides tons of information. To the left of the steering wheel, you will find the headlight controls, and with this limited trim, there are power adjustable pedals with memory. That way, if you have shorter legs, you can still get the best driving position possible. The massive center console comes wrapped in a ton of leather with detailed stitching. Inside, you will find a number of compartments that are configurable, as well as tons of connectivity. There are plenty of USB ports and power supplies, including Type A USB ports, fast charging ports, and 3 ports that communicate with the truck's interface. There's also wireless phone charging that includes the space that holds your phone in place. Storage isn't the only thing Ram thought of. They have also included a conversion and measuring chart to remind you that people that buy trucks are always trying to convert numbers. When it comes to math, in our opinion, the more assistance, the better. There are 2 glove compartments for more storage, and the doors have these nice squishy cup holders for your big cup of drink. Up top, you will find controls that open the sunroof, as well as the rear window and tailgate. This truck is equipped with the optional $1,495 panoramic sunroof. Don't think for a second that those in the rear don't get to enjoy the quality leather, as there is plenty of the material also in the back. Not only that, but this crew cab offers tons of legroom to keep rear passengers feeling comfortable. The center armrest is almost as large as the one up front and offers more cup holders. In fact, there are more cup holders in this truck than there are spaces for people. If there are 4 people in this truck, everyone would have at least 2 cup holders. I suppose Ram believes truck owners love to drink. There are more USB ports and a 115-volt outlet. Rear passengers get their own AC vents as well as heated and ventilated seats. The ventilated rear seats are included with the Level 1 equipment group package that we mentioned earlier that also includes adaptive cruise control. The floors have Ram storage bins with tie-down rings, and the floor is completely flat for loading items. The seat bottoms can fold up for more space and have additional storage space underneath. It's quite impressive how much luxury Ram has put into this truck, and it really sets it apart from its competitors. When you're in this vehicle, it's easy to forget that you're in a truck sometimes, and you might mistakenly think you found your way into a luxury SUV. But a truck like this with all the leather and technology isn't really a truck without a solid drivetrain to back it up. The Ram 1500 Limited has a push-button start, so let's press the button and start it up. This truck has a 5.7-liter Hemi V8. The engine makes 395 horsepower and 410 pound-feet of torque. Ram also offers the same engine with the mild hybrid 48-volt setup that helps a small amount with gas mileage. It adds $200 to the price. It's probably not that big of a difference, but for $200 it's at least worth the bragging rights. The 392 rear axle replaces the 321 axle for $95. An anti-slip diff will run you $495, and an electronic locking diff will cost you $100 more than that. The new independent front suspension has composite upper control arms, aluminum lower control arms, and updated geometry for better responsiveness and handling. This truck truly has a great ride, and a lot of that is due to the air suspension found on the Limited trim. It has the ability to automatically detect and level from any offsets due to the addition of a payload or a trailer. The load is detected and the gas pressure increases until the vehicle reaches normal ride height. The key fob also has a button that allows you to manually lower the truck. This can be helpful with getting in and out of the truck or for loading the bed. Lowering the suspension can also help improve aerodynamics for better efficiency. In conclusion, Ram has given us a truck that offers luxury SUV levels of comfort while still being able to do all the things you would expect of a truck. It has in fact changed the perception of what a truck can be and how a truck should feel. In terms of negatives, the only real issue we have is with the center touchscreen, which does seem to have a bit of lag, and we're curious how the software will hold up over time. Other than that, the Ram 1500 Limited is definitely a winner, and likely the best 1500 truck on the market. This truck is certainly not cheap, but we think you will get your money's worth with everything that is included. We understand that truck brands are a lot like religion to some people, and you certainly don't want to get caught worshipping at the wrong altar. Regardless of how good this truck is, if you're a Ford faithful, you will likely always be. And the same can be said for Chevrolet. But if you're open-minded and looking for a half-ton pickup that can do all the truck things very well, while still treating you to European levels of luxury, then the Ram 1500 Limited is certainly worth a look. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. You can also find us on Instagram at rideXdrive.